Here's a line that explains where AI coding is heading. Agent apps don't win on the model. They win on the harness around it. The model is the easy part now. The hard part is everything else. Running an agent safely, letting it touch files, and doing it 100 times over. 3 ex-Palantir engineers think that plumbing is the real product. They call it terminal use. Start with a question. How do you actually host an AI coding agent, not on your laptop, but in production, running in the background? Turns out a coding agent is nothing like a normal web app. A web app is stateless. A request comes in, a response goes out, nothing is remembered. An agent is the opposite. It reads files, writes files, installs packages, opens a terminal. The files it leaves behind are its memory. The file system is the state. So to host one yourself, you stitch together 5 hard things: packaging the agent, a secure sandbox, streaming its messages, saving its state, and moving files in and out. Every team rebuilds the same plumbing. Terminal use is that plumbing as a service. The tagline says it best. Vercel for background agents. Just like Vercel lets you push a website and it just runs, terminal use lets you push an agent and it just runs. It's a command-line first orchestration platform built specifically for agents that use a file system. Y Combinator, Winter 2026. It's built by 3 engineers from Palantir, Vivek Raja, Philip Balucha, and Stavros Philosydis, who spent years on exactly this kind of infrastructure. Their bet, again, the winning agent companies won't have the smartest model. They'll have the best harness, and the centerpiece of their harness is one clever idea about the file system. Here it is. Terminal use treats the file system as a first-class thing you can fork, like a Git branch, but for a whole running machine. Picture an agent that's already set up a project, dependencies installed, files in place. That whole file system is a checkpoint. Now fork it. From that one identical starting point, you spin up several copies and run a different agent in each, at the same time, fully isolated, none of them stepping on the others. Same input, many attempts, in parallel. You compare the results and keep the best one. That's the trick that makes running a swarm of agents both cheap and safe. And deploying one is deliberately boring. You describe your agent with a small config file and a Docker file. You push it from the command line, and terminal use hands you back a clean endpoint. From then on, you trigger the agent on demand or on a schedule with no servers to babysit. Under the hood, every agent runs on 3 simple hooks. 1 when a task is created, 1 each time something happens, and 1 when it's canceled. It speaks the Claude Agent SDK and the Codex SDK out of the box, streams messages straight to your interface, and pins versions, so shipping a change never breaks the sessions already running. Now, if you saw my last video, this might sound familiar, but it's a different layer. M- runs agents on your laptop, isolated with Git worktrees, and you review every change by hand. Terminal use is what you reach for when those agents grow up and move to production, running in the background, behind an interface, for your whole app to call. And the company is aiming bigger than a dev tool. Their own site barely mentions deployment at all. It calls terminal use an applied research lab, building frontier agentic systems to run enterprises. The hosting platform is step 1. The real target is software that runs a business, mostly on its own. So the honest verdict. What's genuinely new is treating the file system as forkable, so identical agents can branch and run in parallel, safely. That's a real primitive, not just a wrapper around a model. The catches are real too. It's brand new, with no public usage numbers yet. Cold starting a fresh machine takes a beat, and every idle saved-off file system still quietly costs money. The bigger bet is the whole thesis, that deploying agents is about to have its Vercel moment, and that the harness, not the model, is where the real value lives. I think that bet is mostly right. The model is becoming a commodity. The plumbing around it is where the hard, valuable work is quietly moving. So tell me, if you could deploy an agent as easily as a website, what's the first one you'd put into production? Let me know below.